Like, I don't know what this craziness is y'all got going on in the background. I really ain't got time for it. So I wake up and I start scrolling. It's like, oh, have some decency. Just walk away. Y'all know this is some type of domestic abuse. Um, it's almost like somebody's using somebody else's mindset or somebody else's thoughts or somebody else's existence or something um, to act like you're desperate and begging or something like this. And I'm thinking, like, whose thoughts is these? The show the fuck ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? Somebody show ain't talking to me. Not in my real face. Somebody show ain't denying me. I don't know who this is talking about. It's almost like somebody sitting in my assigned seat, right? We got these assigned seats, and somebody sitting in my assigned seat and trying to tell me that that's not my assigned seat, that nobody wants you here. It's almost like somebody wants you because you won't do what somebody say. They don't want you to exist on this earth or something. They want you to say, okay, let me just kill myself, or let me just not exist or something, because somebody that I don't even know that won't even say something to me in my face don't want me here or something like this. It's crazy. I don't know what's wrong with these people. It's almost like they want you off of your own. They want somebody off of your own network, right? Off of your own existence. Or maybe usually when they have people at this point, they be so distraught or something that they want to kill, or they care about what this entity or these things or what these people are saying. And it's just like, oh, I didn't know it was that serious, for these people here. It's like somebody's been ruling your kingdom or something. They kept you outside of in the cold, and they've been ruling your kingdom, and now you know it's yours, and you're like, hey, give me my stuff back. Yeah, that's me. I'm the real one or something. And they're like, no, you're not. Like, but everybody knows the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's weird like this, because I'm not even begging nobody to come sit with me on my throne or nothing. I'm just saying that whatever you talking about don't sound like nothing to me. You know, like I've never begged somebody to be my friend or stay with me or cried over some nigga. I never. I've never gotten a chance to do that because it just wouldn't be getting done. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. It just wouldn't happen. It sounds like a lot of people just mad because you or I said that you or I am exactly who you or I said you is. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? Or we're living in a world where people don't say stuff with their mouth to you. They're trying to use a bullying system, or they're using social media to explain something. But I told you, these could be people that were maybe compromised, or they can't use their voice. I wonder why my phone was over there by the front door. They can't use their own voice or something like this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was hearing somebody saying, "You all I got." You kind of all I got, and I'm like, "Shit, my throne is all I got," because I can't sit around with these motherfuckers for the rest of my life with these jealous people or whatever these people is doing. So it's like Facebook could possibly be held accountable in this situation because they're trying to force some type of narrative or something. Even if this was in the future that our our consciousness will be uploaded into these things, and it's showing us back what we're giving off. But that's not me. So don't come putting that shit on my page. Don't go put, because Facebook is not my only fucking existence. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know what these people, a whole bunch of, I don't care if 1,000 people stole my throne, motherfucker, all you niggas can die. It's almost like, if that's what it takes for you to get the fuck out my way. It's almost like, it could be my daughter, it could be anybody, it could be my dog, it could be my whatever this is. I'm That's whatever it could be, because you can't deny me something that belonged to me. I'm the reason why your ass sitting there, and you talking about because you stole from me or you stole my journey or something like this, and you think you about to tell me something. Yeah, it don't work like that over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody don't want you to see who exactly your enemies or what pieces on the board that you need to move. You know what I'm saying? In order to whatever. But it's like, it's okay. So then these people must be delusional. We're dealing with some delusional beings or something like this. It's not me. Like, I paid for this house. I paid, or if I paid a mortgage or something like this, or my taxes is paid in the city, or somebody else is trying to tell me I need to leave my house. I'm not bothering nobody. I sit in my house and mind my business. You know what I'm saying? I sit in my house and I mind my business. I don't bother nobody. And somebody trying to tell me, even if I did bother people, this is my fucking house and my name is on this house and my taxes is getting paid and my fucking mortgage is getting paid, then who the fuck are you? That's like a neighborhood being genetically modified to bully you out of it when you don't even talk to any of the people. You just stay in your house, or you go home and you go to work, or whatever you is. You're not bothering nobody, you're not doing nothing, but they just don't want you to exist. This is about somebody's existence. That's how deep this is. you know these people, you better check yourself. Because if you think you're gonna wreck me, you better go in another direction, honey. Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, because I feel like nowhere in history, nowhere in these people is working with something else. Because I feel like in no way in history or something like this, have I ever heard of anything like this. Like, again, these people are cowards. They don't want to say nothing to you. They don't want to say nothing to your face or something like this. They won't even say nothing if they can bully you inside of your head or whatever this is. Or maybe that's what they're trying to do, but it doesn't work or something like this. I don't know. Okay. I feel like somebody played or something like this. Okay. Hmm. Philippians. Philippians. Um. Hmm. Do not be in any way. It's like these people trying to manufacture a new Christ. It wasn't nothing wrong with the first one. You know what I'm saying? Or because they have money or they have a hold of something, like, say, we find out that their internet service is doing more than we think, that they lied to us. and these people are taking over our minds and something like this, and they have somebody like whoever these people are behind this company, like a cable company or something. They've become so powerful that they in whatever they're tapping into, um when it comes to the minds of people, they're able to use something that Satan has given them to try to make it seem like somebody is Christ and it's not you or not me or something. Like I said, these people ain't fighting on both levels either. You stand steadfast in your energy or whatever in Christ, and these people are staying steadfast with their money and with their technology, right? It's something like this. Like we have to think of it on another level. Like these people have access to things that they didn't have access to 100 or 200 or 500 years ago. That can create us, what they everybody's like, oh, AI or whatever. I don't even think we really know the depths of it. You know what I'm saying? But look, we got magical tools. This could be what this is here. People be thinking it's like these cups and candles and stuff. No, these people are bought their way or snuck their way into the back ends of major companies by killing off some of these people that own them, and we don't realize that, or they've hijacked the minds of the people that own these facilities or these organizations or these companies, like the cable company, the phone companies and stuff like this. These are people that are my peers or something. You get what I'm saying? That's coming against the Christ on a certain level here. You know what I'm saying? But this is the mechanism. These are the tools that they're using. Mm. Because nothing about me, when I go through my day, nothing about me tells me that anybody is displeased with me. Nothing throughout my day tells me that I'm in the wrong, or nothing. All these things, you know what I'm saying? It's weird to me. Okay, firmness. Okay, so this could be people blocking my movements, so I can't go see certain people on my journey. Okay, or somebody being blocked from coming towards me, or something like this. Okay. Like if they do have a retina scan, I'm pretty sure there's other people, these adversaries, these haters, these lovers of Christ. If something is split, I'm pretty sure they can look through the retina scan and see what they're trying to do, and they can see my brain pattern. Don't give a fuck, and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what to tell you. Okay, somebody's acting like you're groveling on the ground, like, oh, please don't leave me. I think you're cheating on me. None of that shit even come out my mouth today, because it really don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? It don't. I'm not saying I don't care. I'm just saying I'm not worried about stuff or rumors of stuff that's going on around me. These people that died already, and people trying to use rumors and try to say, oh, this person don't care about you. They said this or something. This nigga ain't even here no more. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever this is. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Like the entire family is a criminal. Like they think that if they all gang up and say you don't belong, you're gonna sit on in my royalties. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like also like you deny me in front of men. This is even people if it was the royal family. You deny me in front of men, so I'm denying you in front of my Father in heaven, and I'm assured that you're not in heaven. Mhm. Even if this was Charles, you're not in heaven. It would be hard because what would if people God was stuck on this earth, what would people think that God would be doing? It would be more of a these things we've heard for a long time. Don't judge a book by its cover. Such and such and such, such, such. I'm not even going to try to prove anything to nobody. I was never trying to prove anything to anybody. I just am. And that's just what it's going to be. All right. Like I feel like there's something higher than the royal for me, but we have to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're still playing here. The scripture that I fell asleep on was, I put that stuff up last night, and it said that men are gonna try to hold on to the thing of God or something in those times. But it's almost like they holding on to it but disregarding it. Hmm. And I'm not in for suffering for anybody or nothing, like whatever this stuff is. Or let's read what this says. It says, okay, be worthy of the gospel of Christ. So whether I come and see you, remain absent, I may hear about you or something with steadfast in the spirit. Okay, do not be terrified in any way. Okay, of your adversaries. Okay, for this is them a reason. I was also picking up that these people been doing this so many times here. Okay, they have been trying to push somebody. They didn't pay for this house. They kill off the person that you buy the house with. Okay, and then they try to push you away from your home. Nobody in the house is saying we. Everybody's trying to keep you at the house. Everybody that's in the house with me is like, "Where you going? Don't go here. Stay home. Oh yeah, just stay here. Just stay home. Oh, da 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 da." But it's an energy. It's another like a It's like a, I don't know what to tell you. You know, um, but it's at the same time. It's like they're using a overhead, right, to speak to you. Okay, um, I'm gonna stick on what I said. If they already took this masculine, even if they tried to make him be me, they tried to make him steal my energy all this time and go be God somewhere, right? Even if they did this, well, the underground people. I also heard some before I fell asleep about um, the dangerous underground people. They're gonna come and somebody you're not even gonna know what hit you or whatever in the future. That God is saying that this is what we need to be worried about. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. This is people that will kill off the other family member. Like, say this is that movie Us. I'm the main character. I'm the main woman. That person can't take me, but the person was able to maybe lead everybody else around me in my household away and kill them and use them or something. But even no matter try to kill my clones or something like this, they can't fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what to say about it. I know I've never begged anybody. I've seen friends be with a man and he want to leave or he's cheating and they be getting beat up or something like this and they be groveling at their feet for this man. I just never been one of them people. Even if I didn't have anything, I don't have a job or anything. If this man just got up and left me because he found a billionaire or whatever like this and got up and just left me, which could have already happened. Well, your claims of this clone or whatever that's living here is illegitimate. That's why I said the new laws that should have been already put in place or something, that if somebody is found to be an absentee person, absentee parents should have never been able to come back and claim something behind our back with these children. Heathen courts should never be able to touch people that's doing upright and righteous things and their behavior is in alignment. You know what I'm saying? This is never going to happen. It's never going to work. So it's kind of like both people are just coinciding. One is just know they 100% wrong and you a piece of shit group of people, and then somebody is righteous and it's like, okay, well then you know what? You It didn't merge or something. Something is both on both sides or whatever like this. So you keep doing you and you and I'm gonna keep doing me and we're gonna see who fall off first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm not giving up my last place of a home or something that I signed up for and I'm still the last one standing. I'm not giving up my home or my last space that I have to live and walking outside straight into the cold. And I don't give a fuck if Jesus didn't come to me directly and say, hey, Shalonda, something like this, I mean, because I could have swore I was, but if there's another one out there, you can show them to me. And if that Jesus came to me and said something, and then this is saying if I come or not. But I'm not one of the ones that you see what I'm saying, because I know who I am. You can't try to like say like, oh, if I skipped over you, whether I see you or not, or something like this. That shit don't work with me. I'm the word. I know what's being said here by just reading this right now. I'm in real time. My brain deciphers what is being said. What is somebody trying to say right now in its timing? You understand? This is matching up with the shit that don't match up with me mentally on Facebook. You see what I'm saying? And then somebody's trying to say, "Oh, well, if I come see you or something, dude, I already know what." You get what I'm saying? What somebody try to do on his behalf. I already know you went in my Akashic records into the future to try to see what I'm about to say. These are the tools of Satan that they're using to try to catch people up in something you ain't even thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if these are spect family that went underground and you upset about what I discovered and that I didn't just go along with you like everybody else and think your son is the Christ when I know that I am, and I know that there's a reason why y'all linked your family up with me, okay, to try to scoop everything out of me and then move on with this. This is the way that these people do. These are like soul suckers or whatever this is. Like I'm not gonna back down. I'm not. I said what I said. If this is what I'm thinking that I am this um I am this child that was displaced or created by God, so this would be the reason why I'm separate than what you see with the royal family. These people are okay with being puppeteers of very rich or very famous people. So my family members that I grew up around could have found their way through the industry, through this, through that, through the decades, in order to find their way in the backgrounds to maybe have meetings and then to inhabit the bodies of some of these people or something like this because they have a connection because they were hiding my identity of the royal family until I got to a certain age or something like this. But again, the fact that I didn't get any extra education or anything lets me know that you was never planning on letting me sit on my throne. None of you have the education either. You just was able to sit alongside the royal family, or you was able to get into the royal family some kind of way in the underbelly to make it seem like something else. So do I believe? Yes, that all these people are. Yes, I feel like the shit is fake. I'm the only one, real one. Okay, so let's just say that one of the Elizabeths was like a Mary energy, like the mother Elizabeth that already passed away, not the recently passed away. Let's just say that that was a Sarah. Okay, and I will be the child or a child that was passed through this person or something, and we reading it wrong. That um, it's like they said to castrate the son at 7 years or yet 7 years old or something like this. But again, that could be physically or that could be castrating, like cut the person off from the family. It was a reason for doing that, possibly. Okay. Um, so when I had the chicken pox or whatever like this when I was little, I'm hearing that that's what they could have been doing. Okay, they could have castrated or took away or something like this, but something happened to that person behind the scenes, so then they had to lean back on my energy here. So there's something like so we're reading it in the Bible some kind of way, but really that could still be an extension of Christ right there that we missed because we read it or read it wrong or something like this, or it was supposed to be that way or whatever it is. It's about hiding an identity for a long time or something like this, so somebody can come out the back end and assume a role or a place here. But I really do think that that's what this is. Like something is more immaculate about my birth than what they're letting off. Um, hmm. Christ Jesus through my coming to you again. So this could also be an attachment of me, or something like this too, because they're putting Christ Jesus first in this particular sentence, to depart and be with Christ. Indeed, I am hard pressed from both sides, desiring to depart and to be with Christ. A lot by far the better, yet to stay on in the flesh is necessary for your sake. So that's what I was saying here. Well, actually, let's read that real quick, because I was thinking, okay, sentiments of St. Paul. I was thinking that this may not have nothing to do with it, but this is kind of like very prominent here. Okay. Staying along in the flesh, because there's some things that has to be done in the flesh. I don't know why my neck and my chest, y'all. It's just like somebody put something in some food, or they did something. Like I could barely like twist my neck. And the last couple of days I've been like, I feel like this is also like a separation of like um tarot or something. I noticed that people, even though I watch it, I was noticing that like they're sucking my energy or something like this. And now since I'm like cold turkey, like now watching like that, or I'm just like, ugh, because that's what I could like something one day and then I could just turn on that shit off the next. And so the last couple of days I've just been sitting kind of like in silence for a couple hours or something. Well, there's people in the house, so as silent as I can be, like trying to command the living room where I sleep, and actually just try to get some type of silence or something like this. Um, there's some agitation. I could feel it. Okay. And also, like I said, it's something like by the side of my neck, down like a slash down my chest. Okay, down into my heart. Okay, my right arm, my right hand has been feeling like it's like, how Mike TV turned into those little particles. Okay, y'all know. Okay, my nail is growing back. Okay. Like I was telling you, even if I was a royal and I'm sitting here talking on this channel, who is allowed? I'm just using my hands on here. Who is allowing these people to have access or see me in person, or what I look like while I'm doing my videos or anything? Like, it's my right to not be seen. You get what I'm saying? To go into privacy or something like this. Like, if somebody's afraid or embarrassed about what I'm saying, who's going to tell you? Who is going to? If I go through some type of clearance or something like this, and the channel is dropped and everything, who's telling you in the future, if it take me 5 years to come show my face as a royal or something, or a hidden royal or something like this, who who who's going back to these? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, these people are weird. But I feel like my arm or my wrist or something. Also, somebody could be like abusing a version of me. Like somebody is using all their time to go back during memories and look at memories or something like this, or things that they didn't see when they were with me. And somebody's like abusing a version of me or something. Like I'm hanging by my arm or something. It's something weird like this, okay? And somebody's torturing me because they found out about something that hurt their feelings or something in the past. It's weird if you really ask. Like if somebody's just lashing through, like somebody is weird, you know? Somebody wanted to only reclaim a clone of mine so they can abuse it or something like this. Somebody is strange. To think that any of these people think that they could ever talk to me, senior royals and all, once I found out that these people probably knew exactly who I was and kept me out in the cold. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, where's your self-respect? Because mine is saying exactly what I said. It's not even about being a royal at this time. It's about that money. Because they do talk. And somebody that's righteous and holy, why would you want somebody like that not to have finances? You want the wicked to have all that they want, even mine. But you don't want me to have any? There's something wrong with this picture. So, this could be the end of humanity. Like, if that's what they want, or that's how they want it, or something like this. I mean, I feel like it's a lot beneficial for everybody when you get to that point. And especially if you see my family or these families steal from me all this time, and you seen that I deserve, or I should have, or it is for me to have, or this is inherent for me to have. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then you got these fools right here. You got these fools. We haven't seen them to the public show any interest in any kind of politics, any interest in any kind of God. We haven't seen them in public show any kind of interest in any kind of um, growth, or any type of business, or any type of history, or any type of anything. I'm the horn that came out of the cornerstone, or the that came out of this particular so-called lineage. Doesn't matter if it's mine or not. This is where I came from. Do you see what I'm saying? Doing something different with my family unit and everything, bitch. Yes, it was better than the fuck y'all did. Yes, it was. Okay, and so I don't know what to tell you. That doesn't mean anything. The thing that means something is I am who I am, and that's what it's going to be. So what, y'all looked at these people's lives and seen that somebody was this, or they was a drug addict, you could take advantage, so you took all these people up under the wing of what? My royal family, or my throne? Do you understand? All the people that were able to sneak behind my back because they've been on this planet, these vampires and stuff, to steal my assets and steal my inheritance? Some thieves? Because it's none of them. It's only me that was chosen on this level. But you think you're going to sit there? I don't think so. It's a tower coming to these people. Okay? Because of the sun here. The sun is still rising here. Like, after you realize, after you go through this process right here, you know, that's how I know you maybe never went through it, if you talking how you talking, because then you'll know what God mean, while none of this shit is gonna matter to you. Even the children you put nobody really knows what it's like to put God before yourself, or before your family, or your husband, or your children, or something like this. They don't know what that. I've been doing that now for like 10 or something years, so maybe even more. So they don't know what it's like to actually do that. Somebody think you cold hearted because you saying, "Oh, I've already pretty much, on many different levels detached. Now I'm physically still with these people, but I'm somewhere else, really, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Because what I'm seeing is that even to the smallest ones in the family, they've already taken up their stake to stab you in your chest with it. So it's okay to, when it's time for somebody to go, however this gonna happen. If I'm about to die, if I'm about to go get on a spaceship, nigga, if I'm about to go, however this gonna happen, you know. hmm I know people they say love, but they don't know how. These people don't have empathy genes or something like this. So it's kind of just like, waiting on a big break or something. When no matter what walk of life, what you waiting for your big break in, you're usually waiting. Nobody's telling you how you're gonna wait, where you're gonna be sitting, how it's gonna feel, nothing like that. When you're waiting for that big break. So what I would say about my household or something like this, yes, there's some kind of deterioration, but that's known to be going to be happening, right? To a certain level, right? So it's almost like I'm just here trying to, I'm just here not proving myself, not anything. I think that people are interested in knowing what I'm feeling, if they do know it's true, even if they're denying it. There's other people that want to know, what it feel, I don't know. I feel like that's just what we're here doing right now. What is the real? Because people can think they know you, but they don't. They think because they in your retina scan, they think that they could plug something in your brain and let everybody in the world think what you. But nobody will never still know what it's like to be in that situation, going through that thing, feeling that way, or something like this. But the person that's doing it, the person that's going through it, because it's a difference. Because the people that ain't even worthy, that that's plugged in to do it to you, they're not worthy of picking up a stone or judging you because they got shit going on their own. So nobody can judge me. Nobody on this earth, right? But to have that power to think that you're able to do this to Christ, this is supposed to be the Son of God. Look what we've been able to do to afflict this person or something like this. Oh my God. But 99.9% of these people have no reason. You've never given them a reason ever to hate you. You've only given these people genuine love, respect, whatever this is, and you've only given them reasons why they should want to protect you, and then turn around and look at the world in that light. That you've been a ball of light. You've been a light for these people. Some of these people was dead. You brought them back to life. And still, you know, you have to look at that on another level, man. And nobody can't tell you it's not going on. You know it. You have to look at how that's happening on another level. And if this is what it's come to, then again, I don't know. It's not like, oh my God, so I'm not going to have this man, so I'm going to end his life and this girl's life or something. I'm far, far, far from that. Like, I want to just see what's about to be happening next. I'm far from that. But I feel like somebody wanted to discompartmentalize you, humiliate you over here, but in your core real person, you're not being humiliated. But somebody could be recording something that looked like you being humiliated and saying, "Oh, look at this, y'all. This is what y'all respect, and that's the Christ." But they hiding the real you. It's like it's something like this. Because somebody want to force you to be to sit there, like, okay, this is a man that will make his wife brain dead. Find out what receptors in the mind can we use to make somebody brain dead where they can't catch on to bad stuff going on. Okay, let's do that. And then they're doing these things, okay, to humiliate this wife or something, or everybody else in the world can see this man cheating on his wife except for his wife. Let's just say this, and she's just going about life, and she swears she's picking up a little bit of something, that's something trying to tell you something, God is trying to tell you something, or something like this, but there's no red flags, there's no proof of it. Somebody wants you to, they just want you to feel something, and I feel like they know that you're not, this is pissing somebody off here, that you're not able to feel this. It's like, it's not for you. You just a man. You're a mere man that want me to feel something about something that's using technology and some dark energy or something. I'm not going to feel anything about that. Just because that's what you're doing, the combatant part and the blessing from God is that I don't have to go through that, because that's not for me. That's for you to feel some kind of way. It's not for me. You get what I'm saying? That's for you to feel like a macho man because you felt punked, or you felt cheated on, or you felt something from the past or something like this. And now you want me to feel some kind of way, humiliated or something. It just, I don't know. Once you go through this ritual, this is like this is the worldwide most highest humiliation rate you could go through. Like, what else is somebody going to do? It's like, damn, I've been humiliated. You mean tell me everybody in the world could have probably seen me naked? Oh, well. And I feel like somebody is pissed off because it's like you're supposed to screeching and digging a hole in the bottom of the ground to go live in there for the rest of your life if you really thought this. Do you get what I'm saying? Most everyday people. Or if you were a teenager and you were going to school every day, and the secret in the school was that everybody can see you take a shower every single night naked. All the boys, all the girls, the teachers, everybody in the school is watching you naked in the shower every night. You know how they tell you, if you're going to get on stage or whatever, just imagine yourself naked, and then, stage fright will go away. First of all, that is this against the law to do that to a child. Second of all, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. And third, do you understand what I'm saying? It's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with society. It's something wrong with a generation. It's something wrong with a people. It's something wrong with a narrative. There's something wrong with those people. Right? If somebody felt like they should pick you out of every high school student to do an experiment on and to humiliate you on that level, there's something wrong with them. And yes, they knew who you were before you knew who you was, and that's why they did what they did, and that's why they're gonna pay for what they did on Judgment Day. But imagine these people trying to stop Judgment Day from coming. So much so that they take you out of the because even if somebody graduate or they don't with their class, this is somebody that will plot a plan to take, have whoever's going to be with you for the rest of your, supposedly for the rest of your life, take your spot in class of 96 or 99 or whatever this is. And they start working through that person just to get to you because they know how great you gonna be or you supposed to be. And so they start to siphon from you, whether the person that they brought in and replaced you with knows that or not. You see? I don't know. This is very, it's kind of hectic here. Imagine all these people know the truth that you fed them or something like this with your energy or something at one point in time, and they sitting there doing that shit as a group. Imagine that. Their child was sick, you healed their child or something. Imagine that. And you got to put up this facade like that person is horrible and all these things like this. You don't think that's going to come back around to you? That's what I'm saying. And it's just weird. Okay. So, yeah, there's these people getting a tower or whatever like this. The sun is still going to be shining here. It's almost to the point of like stupidity. If there was a God, you would have to say, God, like, what's going on? Or there's something in between. Is you hating on me? Because I'm the next up? Like, what's going on? What the fuck is going on? That's how I know this ain't the most high energy. This is something that's man-made or created here. All right? Then we got the sun here. These are people that will come and get healing from you. Everybody will see it, and then they act like you did something wrong to them. It's weird to me. It's like, why don't you want this person to have this one validation? Oh, because you know that things are going to go ahead and start moving in the proper direction. So somebody going to have to be removed here. Hold on one second. It's just as simple as that. Or me having some multi-million-dollar company or some shit like this, and I'll be letting my wife come up in there and raise hell and threaten all the workers and stuff like this. And then she mad because she can't come up to the office no more. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? In a minute, your ass gonna have to skedaddle. But I guess it would be different if it was her company that her husband or her family hijacked from her, and then she has a place there even more than them. That would be strange. And they all come together and say, oh, before she finds out that she owns this company, we need to, get her out. And it's just like, damn, you mean the husband wasn't smart enough to think, oh, me and my wife gonna be the tycoons here? That you got in bed with a million different family members on all sides, and now they telling you what to do. Now they about to push you out and me out because you didn't want to just pair with me like God told you. Imagine that. Imagine that. and it was lustful things or something. Most of these men fall for it. Imagine it was still in the Bible when we had to stay at home and wait for our husband to tell us something, but the husband ain't never told you nothing. Because all him and your family members fucking. Or they doing something else. I don't understand. And I was hearing that thing, just don't let me be misunderstood by Nina Simone. This could also be spell work here too. But it's like, for me, I don't care about being misunderstood. The problem is when somebody think that they can come in, your enemy can come in, or your adversaries can come in and micromanage and force some type of demolition on your whatever you're building or whatever you are. People can say whatever they want to say, possibly. They should not be able to. That's why we have laws now about people slandering people and things like this, right? And false accusations and things like this. But obviously these people think that they don't really care. Okay? Because they still getting money. They still being able to do what they doing. Nobody's stopping them. Okay. I don't care about being misunderstood. You just don't put your hands on me or nothing, none of my existence. Keep that shit over there. You don't have to like it. That's fine. But you're not about to dismantle it either. Okay. So we got the sons of David in reverse, about to get a tower. We got the sun in the upright and the king of wands in reverse. This could even be a feather figure or a masculine energy. That was getting their rocks off or something. Not knowing these witches and these people that they was dealing with. Something could have went bad here. In the beginning when he said, "Oh, it was the woman that you giveth me." And I'm wondering if this is a ritual from the beginning of the time. That's why America, the feminine energy or whatever, could never get her footing. The man used the power to be beguiled, or because I don't think I've been beguiled yet, but he might get some kind of authority or something like this. Oh, or go to the church and say, my wife ain't performing this and that. Oh, well, yeah, of course, you got to get a new one or something. You got to have somewhere to stick your dick in. You see, this is how these people think. And then they start messing with some female, and it's like, oh, to the church. Oh, the woman that you gave me beguiled me. But you want to still hold on to the virtuous woman that been sitting there waiting and sitting in her Christ energy. This woman sitting pretty. She done took our whole legacy along the way with her. And The woman that's actually the Christ got to sit there and try to rebuild it, or try to have to disappear, or be bullied or harmed. Or I just feel like this is what's happened so many times over the years. Somebody thought they was slick, built a new networking system to do all this stupid shit, and at the end of the day, you know, they don't want the person to know, the person that's being ridiculed and things, they don't want them to know the full scale of things. But it's like the people that lose respect, they should have never had respect from nobody in the first place. So I wouldn't get the likes of you, I wouldn't matter to me if I lost your respect like that. I feel like high value people also, there's another aspect to this, know how to handle they self in places where they have to be, but they don't want to be to a certain extent. We've all had to be somewhere we didn't want to be. It's just instead on the streets, oh, you gotta, everybody gotta struggle. No, you motherfucker, just say it. You want somebody on the streets wandering around, this and that, so they can run across you and you can sell them on a contract or something. Mm-mm. That's the same thing. If somebody was watching me in my house and I'm starving or something and I'm have to go digging through my couches. I've done it before in life as a child, as an adult, just so I can get me a cheeseburger or something like this. It's not good enough for you to see me scraping through the house like, damn, I thought I had another dollar. These people won't be happy until they see you on the side of the road doing that. What's the difference? You see? Mm. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I was gonna drink that coffee in there, but it been sitting out, and I had coffee from yesterday. And when I just went to the gas station, I got me some um I got me, ooh, excuse me. Just gotta chill. A muffin right now. And I was like, oh, I could drink with that last of that little coffee I had, but I don't know. I don't like to leave drinks open in this house. I think that's why we have so many bottles of water sitting around that's unfinished. Because once I walk away from it, can't really trust it. You know, I can see it both ways. I mean, it made me feel kind of bad because it's also like, it's almost like I got two of these men. It's almost like the one that show up every day, they the lowest of the low. They don't have no say so, or it might be the highest of the high to these, but I don't know if they dealing with neural chips. It's like, just say it already, because I feel like somebody trying to show signs and symptoms. Just say it. I just don't know. It's like, who wakes up and realize, wait, I thought y'all told me that we was gonna be in the royal family because we the royal family. You didn't tell me that it's because y'all was using my wife all this time. It's like, what nigga ain't gonna stand up and just knock all them niggas out the kingdom and bring his wife in? You know what I'm saying? Or like, maybe all these things is happening to us right now because these kids getting sick and all this other shit because what we did to this. Oh no, it couldn't be. Because even if these people knew that you was the queen, at some point in time after 10, 20 years that they got their foot in the door, everybody think that they the royals and everything, they're going to start treating somebody like shit. It's just how it is. I feel like we kept this person out for so long. You know, there's no way that people are going to believe this person or something, or that they're going to accept this. Mm. Mm. Also, to keep somebody away from you, like, oh, we can't visit the people like this, or that person is sick, or they dead. I feel like this is what these people do all day, try to find a reason why you can't be around somebody. Or, but let's read this because it's saying something about the flesh here, or showing back up in the flesh. Okay. To stay on in the flesh is necessary for somebody's sake. I don't know if this is some kind of manipulation here. Somebody's trying to convince you that you don't need to be doing something. What is this talking about? It says the first foundation of the European soil, the version of man. Excuse me. The cure of a girl possessed by a demon, the apostles' imprisonment. Okay, his release and departure from that city. So let's see, a girl's possessed by a demon. But I'm getting like possession more, like, oh, these are my possessions. I own this TV. These are my possessions. Okay. Somebody could have been taking out a man. Okay, because of some feminine energy, and then now they want to cleave onto you. And somebody trying to say that you're going to be taking out a man because you hang around with this person, but you don't. Whatever they got something to do with, they got shit to do with you. Some of us will sit there and ride on the bus every single day. We got to sit next to the same person on the bus in school or whatever you're with your assigned seats. You can't help who you sit next to. If you got to go to work, you can't help who you sit next to. If you quit working and say, okay, well, I don't want to work here. I'm just not going to work because I got to sit next to that person. And God told me that I should remove everything from my life that don't benefit me. I can't stand these people. It is like, if I sit here and talk about how stupid, you know what I'm saying? If I sit here and talk about how stupid all this shit sounds, that's why sometimes I just shut up. I just shut up and I just sit there. And I just like, I just can't. I just can't take it. Hold on, y'all. You know what? I don't feel like turning off this camera again, but I need to go ahead. Y'all can look at this Bible if you want to. If you could squint your eyes a little bit, but I gotta hold on. I'm gonna leave the camera on, but I'm stepping away for a second. Okay. All right. It just made me so angry. I'm like, man. Like, God, we about to finish up this part. You know, you need to go in here and restore me so we can get this shit over with right here. Because wait a minute. I know I didn't leave my stuff in there. No. No, I didn't, y'all. Hold on. We do have to turn it off. Hold on one second.